The Tallboy Experience.
Atlanta, Georgia. How you doing? Kevin Buchanan from the new WITO AM 1570, your party blues and opening station. Larry Young along with Dr. Love, and this evening we have a presentation that we'd like to present to Mr. Bobby Bland. Y'all hang on. All right. He's a living legend. Yeah. On Internet Radio and WITO 1570 AM. Smell the Roses Blues Award. This award is given to Bobby Blue Bland in recognition of your valuable contributions to the blues community in the 50s and early 60s. Bobby Blue Bland was one of the greatest modern soul blues players. We thank and honor you for keeping the tradition of blues alive. Everybody get on your feet.
Well, tonight he was awarded for a Smell the Roses award. How did that make you feel?
It makes me feel good, man. Anything that God had made possible for me to have, I'm very thankful for it. And it's for the people that accepted my voice and the type of music that I do.
I was going to ask you, what got you into doing blues music?
Blues, well, I was in church first. And I used to hang out at this club.
Hey, Brandon,
I had to go to the city and listen to all the blues and things that couldn't go in the club. So I started to listen to a guy called Mutt Piggy. He played the guitar and sang Walter Davis type tunes. And I started listening to Big Joe Turner.
Okay.
Joe Turner to, like I said, Charles and B.B. King. Then I got a chance to travel with B.B.
Right.
and sing some on stage with him. That made me feel pretty good.
Now, were you guys friends, or how did you and B.B. King?
He used to drive for him.
You were driving with B.B. King.
Yes, sir.
What kind of car did he have?
Pardon me?
What kind of car did you drive?
Well, he had a Cadillac at the time.
Oh, yeah.
59.
You was riding clean.
Huh?
You were riding clean.
Best it could be. Yeah, and I'm very proud to be in that because I had a little 49 Ford. And we would take a little girl to Mason, Knoxville, Tennessee, to Nashville.
Right.
And we would sing in the car. And he said, oh, you got to perform this show. I said, no, me. I said, oh, well, you know, I said, no, never. So he was quite a special person for me. The things that I tried to do, and got a little toehold, and here I am.
So, do you think B.B. King was the credit for your success, or?
I would say so, yeah. Because nobody else let me sing.
He gave you the opportunity that you were.
Yeah, and he, well, I've been a friend of B's when he was disc jockey at DIA, and we had a full game. And he would always had something it was nice to pass along.
Right.
Advice and whatever, how to carry yourself. And I'd be on Saturdays for an hour a day. I ain't go out there. They let me talk with him on the radio show.
So he had a radio show?
Yeah.
And he let you talk on the radio?
Sure.
And this is WDIA?
Yeah.
And this is in Tennessee?
Memphis.
Oh, in Memphis?
Yeah. Okay. And you've always been that kind of person. He give everybody a chance if they keep their head on straight as a railroad. He's been nice. And now he can get on your ass sometimes. You know how to do both sides of it. But I appreciate it. thank you for everything that you allowed me to do with you. We did a couple of albums.
Now, the way music is going now, you see internet radio, you see the social media. They don't have the blues. The blues is
Well, you know, blues has always been last, but it never dies out because it's part of our heritage. We don't have to do starting from the cotton field. We used to sing and pick cotton, chop cotton, whatever it is, and you'd sing in the field because it makes the day go faster, you know.
right.
And you get a certain type of feeling, a sad type of feeling that this particular thing is, you know, the situation that you're in, want to know why, you know, is this like this? That was supposed to be, you know, so that's, after I looked at the second on the other side of it, but I used to say, Lord, why? We had to go into this kind of a thing.
Right.
You know, but and it looked like he said, well, you do this first, then I'll move you up a little higher.
How about that?
You know, so I appreciate the things that have been laid out for me and things that I didn't know about. And I had a hell of a writer, an arranger, and a songwriter all in one person. It showed me how to sing, and he couldn't sing the lick.
And who was that?
Joe Scott.
Joe Scott?
Yeah, he's dead. He died in '79.
Oh, wow.
But he's arranging on all the records that you hear.
Okay.
Mine. And he taught me how to be a gentleman and how to talk. And I listened to Nat King Cole for diction. You know, and so anything that I could hear that would, you know, enhanced, you know, me up the ladder. I listened to it and it paid off for me, you know.
How about that? Now let me ask you this.
Yeah.
What advice would you pass down to somebody that's in this music game?
I wouldn't have anything to say, but anything that you start to do, make sure that you're dedicated to it.
Okay.
And give it your best now. But I'm pleased to tell them to let me know so I can be
Right.
as nice as I can be.
Right.
Because I say
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I say some awful things sometimes because I feel that I'm free to say it, and they use it against me.
Right. And but with me, I'm not that.
Okay, well I just have to watch myself, that's all. But I appreciate you all taking the time and doing this little interview or whatever. And you just talking to
I'm a radio personality and I also have my own website.
what about?
Here in Atlanta on Magic 175.
I say take care of business,
Yes,
buddy.
yes, sir. And I have my own website, Tallboy.us, and had a great opportunity to interview a lot of artists.
Well, it seemed that way because you got a nice patient
Thank you.
time, you know, and I appreciate it.
Just thank you so much
And,
for your time. I
yeah.
appreciate that because my
Because
mom.
a lot of time that radio personnel don't have, you know, I mean, they in a different frame of mind. I don't know what they're thinking about that.
Right.
And we make the music in order for them to play it, and I appreciate it too.
Well, I know I gotta get out of here because I know you're ready to go ahead and go on. But my last
No,
question.
go right ahead, man. I'll let you know.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, what would you like to say to your fans? Because you got
Keep buying the records. Keep listening to Bobby Blair when I'm 102. That's what I say.
102. Now, let me ask you this: what are some of your art? What type of music do you listen to today?
Well, you know, I listen to a variety. I listen to spiritual. I listen to jazz. I listen to blues. I listen to country. Anything that has a story that I can get something from, pertaining to music, I listen to it. But if you don't have nothing to offer, then I'm wasting my time. But I'm listening to IAmTallBoy, Roy Clark, what's his name? I've seen the country, and they had a little bit of radio, and you had to listen to WLAC out of Nashville. And so I didn't hear any blues really until I got to Memphis. they would play, John R. would play some blues, him and Horace Allen, or, you know, out of Nashville sometime. They wouldn't get you too far. They'd play basically country, western, and maybe one blues. They'd play more Jeremy Hooker. And they'd play maybe one of mine in 2 hours, you know. But I was proud for them to play one of mine, the one that I had. And I got a chance to go with the Grand Ole Opera and meet Roy. What is that?
Roy Clark.
Roy Clark.
Yeah.
And got to sit down and talk to today, what her name? I started 11 years ago, whatever. Shit. But I got a chance to meet a lot of country western.
Okay.
And I did a lot of country songs.
Okay. So you're not only blues, you're country western.
Well, I did spirituals, but I didn't get a chance to record it first, you know. In the country, I did a chance to get it. So we got the violins, the piano in the bed.
Right.
So my parents would let me be at about 9:30, 10 o'clock. If it was something that they had to do concerning the church. And I could stay up, you know, because I had to sing if they heard me. So I had to do a spiritual something. Then I got a chance to sing the Pilgrim Track, not the real Pilgrim Track, they call it that.
Right.
I made a little group, it was pretty good. And then I got, you know, got with the other fast people, and got out to the club. And so,
You got a good life. You had a great life.
yeah, oh my God, it's been good.
I got to ask you this because I talked to my aunt and I talked to my grandparents, and wanted to get your take when you saw re-elect President Obama get inaugurated as the first black president. What were your thoughts when you saw that?
I was the happiest person in the world, because I thought I never lived to see a black man in the White House. And I was very, very, I don't, whatever anybody's opinion, that's their opinion. But to see a black person in the White House, and I've been, you know, man, I was really thrilled. And the greatest things ever happened in my home, you know, and I felt like I was on top of the world, man. Yeah. Because I never thought it would ever happen.
You left me hanging, but it's all good. I said you left me hanging.
Well,
I was trying to shake your hand, but you left me hanging.
I didn't see you. I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's all good.
I'm sorry.
But I don't want to take up too much more of your time.
I'm not taking them. I'll let you know when you do that.
I thank you so much for everything.
Thank you.
Just sharing a few moments of your time.
Thank you for having time to sit down and rap, you know.
Think big, think tall, think